What are the determining factors for being able to have a chance with your ex? I'm Benny Lichten-Wallner. I help people get their exes back. This is all I do every single day for years and years now. And in order to have a chance with anybody, you need three things. The first is baseline physical attraction. In the world of attraction, you can't just point to somebody and start telling them jokes and expect that you're going to be able to get that person liking you. Okay, on a romantic level. No, there has to be baseline physical attraction. We all have a certain body type. We all have a certain archetype of person we like. And the good news is for you and your ex, this has already been established because you got together in the first place. That is pretty much going to be there unless you've gained 700 pounds or, whatever, fell into a vat of acid. The second thing is you have to have access to that person. If they blocked you everywhere and they have a restraining order on you and they're in a new relationship, okay, those are access problems. A lot of those access problems will go away over time, but you have to have access to your ex in order to get them back. If your ex is an avoidant and you don't have any of those other problems, but they're simply just resisting you, again, that avoidance is a temporary access problem where they're going to loosen up later over time. Now, the third determining factor on whether or not you have a chance with your ex is, do you have an understanding of the principles of attraction? In other words, the situation with your ex has become inflamed, and if you give it enough time, it's going to kind of loosen up and chill out a little bit. But when you start talking to them again, are you going to cause the same problems? Or do you know how to have an effect on that person and make them laugh and smile and enjoy your company, kind of staying away from the bad stuff in order to pull off this re-attraction? So that's all you need. All you need is baseline physical attraction, access to that person, and an understanding of the principles of attraction. Now notice how nowhere in this video have I said, well, their friends and family have to like you. Well, you have to live in the same state. Nothing like this, okay? All the things that you're worried about, they're totally surmountable. None of that stuff is a problem. The problem that you're experiencing right now is that you don't necessarily know what to do, and it's probably too soon because everything's all fucked up, and you're not really going to have access to them, getting them out of their avoidance, but for maybe, some longer period of time and no contact. You're too scared to let go of the outcome and just give it some time, so you freak out, you try to manage the situation and make it worse. So if you want to get somebody with experience on your side to tell you what is what in this process of getting your ex back, click on my profile, click this link, set up an individual call with me, or apply for longer term coaching where I can hold your hand through the process of getting your ex back.